the art of tackling down the human weaknesses, mental discipline. Because many times we are fooled by our very own human weaknesses. More especially if we are dealing with other people. People have their own characters, negative characters, good characters, so we need to be good enough to understand the characters of our brothers and sisters. This way we have to resort into the light of wisdom in dealing people, more especially if we are dealing with many people. Just like in the case of having a group. So in my experience of my group, I observed many different characters of the brothers and sisters, and each one has its own reason in life, different principles, different ideology in life. And with spiritual maturity, we will know what things are right and what things would benefit for the many. So that's why many people having big problems on their lives because they do not know how to deal the situation. So negative energy attracts negative energy. So you cannot solve the problem by having negative approach on dealing the situation. For example, you are going to implement force by way you are going to deal the situation, and people will counter because people have their own emotions, and emotions should be understood because people like peace and harmony. Without peace and harmony, so we could be victim of our very own weaknesses. For example, the drive of hatred within your heart. So don't be emotional. When you are so much emotional, you cannot solve the problems. You cannot solve the situations when you are very emotional because you lack of understanding. You lack the power of understanding. Wisdom will come in if you have peace and harmony within. So that's why this lesson in life is very essential, how we are going to have peace and harmony within. Because many times we are very emotional. We could not get the right understanding. You cannot have clarity of our understanding because we are very emotional in the situation. So how you are going to have a clarity of our vision, a clarity of our understanding, we should have peace and harmony within. And we will not walk with the light of our negative emotions because that will make us blind to what things are right that we should have done in life. We need to succeed our endeavors in life. Without succeeding our endeavors in life, so life is not much very useful, and we could not have good satisfaction for the needs of our soul without satisfying the noble endeavors that we have. So that's why in this organization that we are, doing, we have unity so that we can help our brothers and sisters. This is a noble endeavor. So that's why even how many we are just very few in this endeavor because we cannot influence other people to be with us and do what we are doing, serving the people, because they don't have that heart to serve people. But what we are doing is we are going to enlighten the brothers and sisters how we can live our life with deeper meaning and how we can enlighten the people by way of doing good deeds to our brothers and sisters. It is by doing good deeds. Doing good deeds without expecting something in return from our brothers and sisters. The law of life is what you sow is what you reap. When you have negative karma, okay, that's because you had done negative things in the past. But then if you have positive karma also, so you have good life, you have good karma. So this is the way how we are going to build up a positive karma, so that what we have done, we will harvest the good labor, the good fruits of the good deeds that we have done to our brothers and sisters. And this is the joy of our souls, to do the good things, right? To help our brothers and sisters in the way, to enlighten them in the true lessons of spiritual awakening. Everybody is doing the best to be good in life, but because of the negative energies that would try life, so many people had turned into negative. No one would like to become negative in life. Everyone would like to become positive. Everyone would like to become good, but sometimes the situation would not allow us to become good in our lives because of the negative energies. So that's my reason why we should be so into powerful protection, which is the spiritual foundation, because in that way we can overcome the negative energies that would come to try us, that would come to try our patience. So we must have, if we have started our divine illumination, then you have started your lessons also in our cultivation. Do not go with the negative. Proceed. Overcome the negative emotions that you have within. Do not feel self-pity. Self-pity is negative ego. Being too much proud of yourself is another too much ego. Is another negative ego. So the topping down of negative ego is one of the mission how we are going to tackle down our human negative ego and expand our consciousness to deeper spiritual understanding, so that we can ascend our lives from minor frequency to higher vibrational frequency until the time we can attain higher spiritual maturity. Without achieving spiritual maturity, we are always influenced with our blinding ignorance and human weaknesses. Things that we could see we are doing the right things, but in fact we are not doing the right things. We are not doing the right things. The reason why you could say that you are doing the right things because you have good fruits on the things that you are doing. But if without good fruits in your life, so it means to say you are not doing good well. You are not doing good thing because you don't have good fruits. So if you're just staying in your house and doing nothing, so how could you have good fruits in your life? So, but if you are doing something, you are fulfilling your noble endeavors in life, enlightening the people. So you are doing good adherence to your spirituality for the welfare of your soul. So that's why in the group that we are doing, see what the good things, because see those good things that are beneficial for your life, and do not follow the negative, because when you follow the negative, you are not doing good adherence towards your light service for the people, your light service to the humanity. It does not mean that you are rich, you can serve the humanity. You can serve the humanity by doing little thing that would benefit for the enlightenment of your brothers and sisters. So in this way, you are joining with us, working with us to enlighten our brothers and sisters. We are not asking for nominal support, from the people, because we are not doing business getting money from the rest brothers and sisters. So that's why we have money, not much big and not much small, but we use the value of our resources to help our brothers and sisters to uplift the lives, not only our lives, but the lives of the people that need enlightenment, that need nourishment of their body, mind, soul, and spirit. It is in this way we can educate ourselves how we are going to attract positive energies in our lives. Then another thing, apply the law of the Most High. So in short, apply the law of God in your life so that you will be blessed in life without applying the law of God, the law of the most infinite in your life. So how could blessings will come on your life? So it's difficult for blessings to come because heavens are closed for you. But when you begin to apply the law of God in your life, so you will be blessed because the cosmos, the universe, the Most High, through the angels of the Supreme Light, will shower you the blessings that you need in life. So practice the law of giving and receiving, because in that way, by giving you will receive. By giving you will receive. By accepting actually you will receive. So it is the law of attracting. Do something for your life that you can share your blessings to your brothers and sisters the way we are doing. We are learning the art of survival, and together in the lessons of the art of survival is learn how to become useful in life, not only for the few people in your surrounding, not only for the few people in your surrounding, but for the many people of the entire planet, for the many lives, for the many lives in the entire planet, making your life useful for the noble cause of life, and that would make your soul happy in life. You are making your life blissful, so that in the end of your earthly existence, you are not regretful in your life. So friends, brothers and sisters, remember the secret of life. Remember the secret of making your life blissful. Apply the law of the most infinite in your life. Have balance in life. Attain peace and harmony within. And learn what is unconditional love, not a deceitful love, because so many are victims of negative emotions because they follow what is mundane. And they are not aware of the negative energies will trick you by having negative emotion, by sensing negative emotion, then you will be driven by your negative emotion. And of course, with that, you can do negative things. You do not expect that the result of your action is negative. That's because you lack of clarity of your thoughts. Unless you are expanded in your spiritual awareness, then you can see that the things that you are doing is right and it will benefit the many. And this is how you are going to make your life blissful. Okay. This is how you are going to make your life blissful. Okay, brothers and sisters, continue your inner cultivation. I am giving you guidance from the Supreme Master of this wisdom from time to time through this way. And good day, everyone.